Hi y'all, this is Jeremiah Best of the Inlet Community Area Task Force in New York Agriculture in the Classroom. Here we are at our trout tank. You can see that our fish are getting quite big. Their bellies are almost gone. And then you can see the little specks floating around. We dropped some food. We have starter food that we get from our local hatchery that we get our trout eggs. And they're just about the age where they're going to start looking for food. So the way that we tell is we keep them in the hatch basket. So when we got them as eggs, we put them in this basket to keep them protected and allow us to pull out any of the fungus eggs. And then they were in the alevin stage, which they had the bellies, which was the yolk of the egg. You can see that one right there. Still has its belly. Still maturing, but we'll probably lose that one. And we just drop a little food and we wait to see if they start swimming to the top and showing activity that they're looking for food. Once they start looking for food, we'll drop this basket and let them swim out and swim into the tank. So we keep them kind of herded in as a group so that we can keep an eye on them. They're still pretty small, so they could get sucked down into the pump. But you see down below, we'll put a mesh bag over the front, and they can also get sucked into the intake there, the little gray thing to the filter right there. So we'll also put a sponge and a mesh bag over that. So they're showing a little activity. Might be grabbing some of the food that's floating down, but as a mass, they're not really going after the food. So they have to learn that trait. So that's something that they got to start realizing, that that's food that's been dropped into the tank. So that's a learned trait compared to a trait that's just instinctual. So an instinctual trait is if I put them in a flow, you'll see they'll point their heads towards the flow of the water. That's an instinctual trait. They just know how to do it. They know that their bodies have a certain shape to them, and they'll push against that flow. So if we were in a trout stream, we would want to fish kind of down around the rocks. They're going to try to point their heads towards the flow of the water. We'd want to throw our fly and let it float down to them, and then they'll want to take it because they're looking for food that's floating down the creek. Hope everybody's having a great holiday season, and stay tuned. Check out our Facebook and Instagram. We'll be putting some dates to have some live opportunities, live sessions, discuss the tank. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.